everybody, and welcome today to the Geeky Puppet Show. For what? For what? For the Avengers!
Oh.
But before we get into this, I don't know. What's their thing?
Exciting?
No.
Mighty.
Avenging?
The mightiest! This mighty issue! Let's meet our cast and crew. There we go. Thank you. Look at my side. Who do you see? It's Namor! Oh, sorry, Namor.
That's right, Puppeteen. I am now in charge. Imperious Rex.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
To the right of me is the most wonderful woman in the world. And apart from the girls down there, more.
What?
It's Maranya Rambo. Hello, hello.
Hello, sugar.
Hey, this is
And,
my...
and, and, and
Look
I'm
over
going to be
there.
swinging along with Sweet Chariot later.
uh-huh.
Look over
And,
there.
and below me, the Ericest of all Breens, Eric Breen.
I'm cranky.
Yes,
That's because
you
you're
are.
so old and frozen in time down there.
No.
You're constantly in for infinite lighting a cigarette, but never enjoying it.
No, because I changed Coco's litter today and she
Oh,
wouldn't
no.
use it.
Oh, no.
So I had to go back to the store and get her old kind.
Ah.
Back. We should all have that kind of luxury.
Yes, because cats are like that. They like certain things.
I thought he was cranky because he couldn't complain because he got credited.
Oh, that Puppeteen.
But to the left of
There's
them,
always
Who
something
do
to
you
complain
see?
about.
It's Melissa and Amy.
Hi. You know, you might be able to get like the litter and mix like half in and just kind of introduce the new litter, and she might be able to adjust to it that way. Some people say you do that.
Well, I didn't have any of the old kind, so I figured if I had to go get it, I might as well eliminate any possibility of disaster. So I just switched it back.
Well, okay. That works.
And we disappear as the audience slowly sits.
nope,
It's
wrong
a good
one.
thing you're cute, Coco.
And, let's hold on because I got to pull the book up. So
Are you okay over there, Coco? Is there anything any of us can do for you before we start?
How dare! How dare, Ryan! Ryan! How dare you not be ready to start right now?
Zach's reading with us tonight?
Oh, no, it's not that. It's not that.
yeah, hold on. I got to wait to pull up the book.
Oh, look, there's little dogs down in the front. That's so cute.
Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. They're going to
That's
destroy.
right. Racist dogs. Great.
All right.
Are
right.
they
The
not,
audience
like-
is sitting down again. Here
I
they
think
are.
they're probably.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to load, so hold on.
Probably.
We wait.
We wait in silence.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Brought to you by.
He's going to buy some
Here we
comics
go.
again.
And dun dun dun, the Avengers! What lurks within the cocoon?
Mm-mm.
Ooh.
In the cocoon.
I don't know why it seems kind of funny for Hercules to have a helmet, but of course he would need one. It's just
Well, they're underwater.
right. He could just have like a little like scuba.
Cap has a helmet. They all have helmets. He only has two helmets on. The Black Knight.
Yeah.
Good point.
You can't flex the oxygen out of the
What
water.
works in the cocoon? Old people.
But it's kind of,
There you go. Okay.
Do you want Irish or do you want Suk?
I want the one that reads the fastest.
Sure, it's JFK International Airport.
This is the blonde guy. I believe I gave to Zota.
Zota, is that me? Then
Then it's you then.
okay. Tower, this is Charter Air Beta 59er. Still waiting clearance for takeoff.
Roger. Beta 59er. Just keep your shirts on. We'll get to you after these messages.
Yes. I gotta do fan service for the ladies in the audience.
He's got multiple shirts on.
little warm.
A little warm in there, not gonna lie.
Yes. More like. Who is more like?
I think
Red shirt. Red
Yeah.
jacket.
we'll get to you. We'll get to you. I hate being made to wait like common rabble.
Oh, will you shut up, Morlack? Once our new project is underway, no one will ever be able to make you wait again.
Mm,
Think so?
Oh, this is Doctor.
Yes.
Yes, Doctor.
If we can get it underway, Zolta.
Don't mess with the Zota.
Zolta,
the
yeah.
fresh maker.
Doubts from you, Shinsky?
Not about our ability to make our project work. We of the Enclave possess the greatest minds alive today. The contents of this crate alone will make us governors of this unworthy world. No, I'm afraid that we will be stopped before we can reach our new retreat.
Are
I
these
don't
the
know
guys-
why I chose this accent.
Why not?
Are these the same guys from the Hive thing? With
I
the-
don't know if they've been in anything else, or
They
I don't
seem
feel
similar. They-
familiar.
remember the 3 scientists, and then they had a cocoon.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah,
It's him. It was a Fantastic Four book, I believe.
maybe.
Your faces are on wanted posters around the world, and you were none too careful in acquiring this blame. What if you were spotted? We have been kept waiting here far longer than traffic would require. The authorities could be closing in on us even now.
You're paranoid, Shinsky.
Maybe not, Zolta. Look. Police vans, and they're headed this way.
Get us out of here, Zolta, now!
Snow.
Beta 5-9er, you are not cleared for takeoff. Beta 5-9er, do you copy? Do you paste? Oh. Beta 5-9, for Pete's sake, stop. You're headed right for 747. Oh my gosh, it's just like Washington, D.C. again.
Uh-oh. So then, desperately, Zolta pulls his jet into a sharp banking turn, but ooh, there goes the wind.
Kring!
Hopelessly out of control, the plane slams to the ground, skidding across the runway and out into Jamaica Bay. Jamaica Bay, yeah. 30 seconds, 3/4 of its ruptured hull has sunk beneath the murky waters.
Brain.
Oh, this is what's his name?
Derek.
Yep.
This is Agent Totally Not Cyborg Freeman. I want ambulances and a dredging crew, and I want them now. I'll need divers too. There's no telling what's up. Wait a minute. Time for an unnecessary roll call.
Yeah.
There you go.
Starfire,
Raven.
Beast Boy,
Robin!
And
I'm the
rest,
narrator.
And Palpatine!
you are not there.
You're not part of the cast, sorry.
Is aboard that plane.
but you're Palpatine.
Oh, it's not snakes. Good Lord. What was on that plane?
Palpatine.
Stan Lee presents the startling secret of what lurks below.
Kirby Crackle was Lurks
That's
Below.
probably fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Mhm.
That's
I
probably
rate
how
it.
planes work.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Shortly at that moment in the Fifth Avenue headquarters of Earth's mightiest super team.
This is my guy. Unless, Breen, you want to do Wilford Brimley?
That's all right. Go ahead.
Go for it.
Oh, tell me I heard you wrong. Tell me you didn't just say that. You intend to make the submarine sauce Avenger.
Remember, Black Knight's British. If anybody, whoever's doing a thing, do a
That's
British accent.
Melissa.
I didn't think our government liaison would take the news too well.
Oh, sorry, I was staring at Jan. My bad.
Yeah.
I know that Nermal hasn't always been on the best of terms with the surface world, Mr. Sikorsky. But here's our chance to change that.
But Gap.
There shouldn't be any problems with immigration. Nermal's father was an American citizen, and he did defend these shores during World War II.
Does anybody recognize the interior artist? Other than probably Brain?
No.
I'll just say his first name's John.
Okay, do you recognize the anchor? I'll just say his first name is Tom.
Look at the girls. You'll recognize.
I can't, they're not on camera.
But
Mr. Swarovski, you know that as long as our security clearance is in limbo, the federal government hasn't had any say in what we do. We didn't even have to inform you of our new member, but we did.
Score one for you, Jen.
Well, this don't make my job any easier, and I don't have coffee from Carl either.
It's pretty
Wasp.
good.
Oh, thank you, Wasp. You're a doll.
Mhm.
Now turn around and walk away.
Slowly.
Slowly. I've been working for weeks. And a final workable formula form of restoring Avengers priority.
We appreciate that, you little bald bureaucrat. But I think Nermal will work out.
You see, Captain America vouches for the Submarinera sauce. I'm sure you have nothing to worry about.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
From firm to reassuring in less than a minute. Janet Van Dyke, you are a wonder. I wonder if there's room on your calendar for a dinner with admiring Black Knight.
I was not aware that both sisters would be playing this role and hitting on one another. I'm not liable for anything. I blame Palpatine.
I didn't do anything.
Surely it's 3 levels above.
And here, Namor, be the private quarters of Avengers in residence.
What? Off this common hall?
The rooms are very spacious.
Next, you're gonna tell me there's oats somewhere as well.
Mm-hmm. And can be decorated to your liking.
Well, so I see.
Can they be filled with water?
I like water.
I must have the finest of H2O. These quarters are indeed noteworthy simple, but with a classic elegance, yes. This will suit me fine just as is.
No doubt it would. Were it not already spoken for, Namor, 'tis mine.
Don't touch me, man-at-arms.
Seriously, looks like
He does! Oh my god, he does!
And look, there's Cringer.
Yes.
And I like it a great deal, Heracles. Of course, you wouldn't mind switching rooms?
Yes, I would mind.
Oh, I'm sure that.
See here, Hercules.
No, Alicia, you don't see here.
Alicia?
Daddy,
You're not Alicia.
Daddy.
Oh, you're Alicia. Are we in this book?
No, Daddy, we are
it was
never
at this
in
moment
these
that
books.
Imperious Rex
But
destroyed the puppet cover.
the Mole Man, I'm in the Fantastic Four movie.
What
Really?
did you do to Daddy?
I bet your race swap.
The Mole Man merely appeared. Don't worry, Alicia. He's almost as irrelevant as me.
Wow, you're in the movie? I bet your race swap too.
No, that is just dirt on my face.
Huh. Children with a shrug of resignation.
Justin Trudeau?
Children with a shrug of resignation. Captain Marvel transforms her physical body into photonic light and... I've already broken up one fight between these two honkies. I don't feel like making a career out of it.
When she left the place, the whole background disappeared.
She took the background with her.
It became his background.
Wait, she took all the color with her?
Well, she is full of soul. I wonder if making the submarinara sauce an Avenger was such a good idea. Normal certainly isn't going out of his way to fit in.
I'm the cutest kid around.
Yes. Hi, short atop a high tower, the Golden Avenger wills herself back to human form. Maybe it's just me.
Maybe
And,
it's
and damn, I'd make this costume look good. Normal was born with those incredible amphibian powers of his and raised as the avenging son of Atlantean royalty. I suppose I can't expect him to act like the rest of us. But he'd still be a little easier to take if he didn't act so high and mighty. Or high and whitey, whichever you prefer.
I'm using my white privilege.
Yeah, you are. You
Whoa.
Back home in New Orleans, super beings don't get the media coverage they do here in New York City.
New York City!
But even so, I've heard more than a few stories about the submarinara sauce. None of them favorable.
That's Sue Storm.
Oh, I'm probably worrying about nothing. After all, Captain America nominated Normal, and I've never had reason to doubt Cap's judgment before, but...
Man, the more I look at this art here, they could have had Gamora, the actress, play her.
I don't know that I fully trust the submarinara sauce.
You already know trusty sidekick.
It's good on something.
I trust him. Shouldn't just then. What on earth? Kirby Crackle? Uh-oh. Hey,
Oh, snap.
That plume of energy must have shot a mile or more into the sky. It looked to be coming right from the middle of... Uh-oh.
Tiny baby arms.
Yes. JFK Airport.
They did it again.
Excuse me. I'm Captain Marvel of the Avengers. Are you in charge here? What's going on?
What's going on?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
As to what's going on, ask Marvin Gaye. I wish I knew. But I'm totally not Cyborg. I'm Derek, totally not Cyborg Freeman, FBI. Some fugitives crashed into the bay during an attempt to avoid capture. Yes, I have been told I look like and sound like Joe Robbie Robertson.
Who was
I
also
believe you knew them as the Enclave.
The Enclave. Yes, I was in on their first capture. Are they still alive?
Yes, they were in pretty bad shape when we fished them out, but I think they'll live.
That was in Avengers Annual number 12.
It would be right to let them live.
They got rid of Franklin.
He was our friend.
And
They're the
Fred.
least of my worries now, though. I don't know what all that cargo they had in that plane, but after it spilled into the bay, those energy geysers started erupting every few minutes. I sent a couple divers down there just before the last one. I hope they're all right. Oh, and by the way, since we are two minority characters in a comic book, it's my obligation to ask you out. Yeah, dinner.
Maybe.
Cool.
Don't worry about those two, Mr. Not Morgan Freeman. They'll probably be breaking the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Any minute now. Holy crap!
Oh my gosh.
With
Too bad
style
Trusty isn't
yet.
on this. If Trusty were on this reading, we'd be getting an actual Freeman.
Yeah, we would.
Nelson, are you okay? Did you find any genies?
Did you
How's
find
Major
that?
Healy?
That's right. Yeah. I think so. How's Carter?
Your Aunt Buddy had the wind knocked out of him. He'll be all right, Jimmy.
You two shot out of the water like a couple Polaris missiles. What happened down there?
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty foggy.
Oh, I guess you are.
He gave up being a lawyer to be a diver.
Yeah, he did.
No. Well, I'm not sure. We found something. It seemed to be the source of that crazy energy when Peggy Carter poked it with a probe. There was this voice. It wasn't like any voice I'd ever heard. It warned us to keep away, keep away. Then the next thing I knew, something grabbed us and threw us out of the water.
Mm-hmm. Huh. I'd say this was out of the FBI's league, Agent Freeman. I suggest you call the Avengers at once. Tell them I'm checking them out. Checking this out. Mm-hmm.
I'm checking it out too.
I'm checking you out too, honey. Mm-hmm.
Maybe just get that sleeve thing out the way.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. That's one take charge lady.
And I got Badunka-Dunk too. Mm-hmm.
She can swim.
Yes, she can. Huh. This bay's a lot deeper than it looks. Murky down here. But still, I better hold my light back to low beams if I want to sneak up on this whatever it is. Well, now, what have we here? A big old busted up crate with what looks like the shattered remains of some sort of heavy glass tank inside. But was it shattered on impact, or did something break out? That light's not coming from me. Where? Aha! He is the source of all that energy. But what is it? Oh my God, that doesn't look good.
Looks like an angry octopus or something.
Yeah,
And he's puking. He's got a lot of eyes puking up. Okay.
it looks like a
The face is kind of funny.
Little tiki the things.
It looks like a toothpaste tube. Huh. Whatever it is, it's certainly a mess. It almost looks like a cocoon for a giant-sized butterfly. That little energy Kirby crackle it's emitting seems to be on the wane manner. Maybe it's growing dormant. Well, whatever it's doing, I feel a lot better after I see what's under that covering. Shorter than what the signal practice thought, Captain Marvel transforms her light energy. Uh-oh, she's going to go X-ray? Uh-huh, she is. Into a stream of X-rays.
This is
But-
Oh yeah, I was gonna say the bottom part. That doesn't let you know that's what's her name? Amy.
Yeah.
That's,
Yes, Amy, yeah. And short into a stream of X-rays. But as the sentient rays try to pierce the surface of the cocoon, they meet unexpected resistance.
No, keep away.
How's it going, Gene? It's me, Ted.
Oh gosh, no.
Hi, it's Terry.
Even worse.
We're Terry
I
and
walked
Ted.
away.
Together,
right, both of you.
together we call it TT.
Oh no.
TNT. We're dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Watch us explode.
Let's blow yourselves up. Huh, what is this thing? It not only repelled my X-ray bombardment, it's turned me physical.
Leave me alone.
Huh, this force is keeping me from changing, and it's not letting go. Uh-oh.
Leave me alone.
Huh, blasted force is driving me crazy. You got to break free or I'll drown. Huh? The force is weakening.
I thought it was female.
I guess it maybe. Huh, can't concentrate enough to change. Must get away. Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah!
Huaga.
Yeah. Huh. Sure, that's elsewhere.
Palpatine.
He's
Melter.
not back yet. Yeah, he said
Oh,
emergency. So who wants to be Melter?
I'll go.
actually, you know what? Let Miranda play it.
Okay.
Does he die?
No.
That's it, Avengers. Fly away while you can. Idiots, it was so easy to train a surveillance camera on your famous mansion.
I still don't see what's good. That camera does us, Melter.
That's why you'll never be more than hired muscle, Keegan. But I'll explain one more time. By keeping watch like this, I'll be able to tell when the whole team is assembled in the mansion. When I'm certain that they're all there, I'll use my improved melting ray to destroy them, mansion and all.
Melting ray.
Maybe you can tell Keegan to keep his eyes peeled. See what I did there?
Sure, Big Order. After I destroyed the Avengers, no one will ever laugh at the melter again. Once I strap on the ray projector.
The melting ray projector?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll become totally. What? Keegan? Uh-oh.
Yes, Melter. That's the real Keegan. I've got your melting device right here.
Uh-oh.
But that's not all I have.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's why you gave me. Yeah, dirty. Yeah.
Justice is served. Do you know what this is?
Scourge.
Yeah, here you go, Scourge. Yep. I had to look it up. I was like, I've never heard this character before.
He was as random as the elf with a gun in the Defenders.
He was in he had multiple appearances.
Yeah.
But it's like he kept on a different name because he just posed somebody else.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Krug. Okay.
He was Punisher before Punisher.
Sure, while at JFK. Irish cop.
Begorra, the Avengers. All right now. I'll get some action.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I go dibs on the wasp.
I bet you do.
Yeah, I told you it was here.
Ah,
Ugh.
Let's see.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
Ted. Oh. Hey, Ted, do you see what I see?
Yeah, the Submariner. What's that creep doing with the vent? Oh, look at that. Hey, Gene. Oh, wait, you're not Gene, but you'll do.
oh, no.
Gene, Jan, 220, 221, whatever
Yeah.
it takes.
I love
Hi.
the redheads.
Hi, shortly. And then the divers waded in and helped me to shore.
Marvel, you said this thing looked like an old mattress covered with barnacles.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. Yes, your sketch is very close. Actually, it looks kind of like a little what are these things? Centipede?
Oh, it does draw.
Yeah, that he remains living in Sardis at one point. Yes, your sketch is very close.
I was afraid of that. This isn't the first time the Enclave has created such a thing.
Oh.
Yep.
The Enclave has tried on at least 2 previous occasions
Yes. Remember him?
to genetically engineer a race of super beings. Both times involved cocoons, much like the one you described.
Sure, it's Marvel 2-1 number 61 and Fantastic Four number 66 to 67.
Yes. Because that's the one that had Alicia in it.
Uh-huh. There we go.
According to information compiled by the Fantastic Four, the most recent attempt yielded a mysterious woman known only as Her. But their first experiment created the man who became Adam Warlock. Both Her and Warlock rejected the Enclave's attempt to subvert their wills, but there's no way of knowing how this new being is developing down there. I sure wish Sharon were here because I feel the need to overact.
I mean, I could try. Not on her level. You're right, Cap. We could have our hands full with this creature. We'd better.
There's nothing to worry about, Wasp.
Oh my gosh,
Just
no.
kidding.
No, shoot.
I'm not wearing the pants.
Oh my god.
There's nothing to worry about, Wasp. This is an underwater menace. Spider-Man!
Yes.
Wet Spider-Man.
I'll handle it.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you looking at?
I'm
I
looking
think
at yeah, Monica's checking out his badonkadonk.
That's what Janet's doing.
Oh, she's checking out something else.
Jan, no.
I wish it were that simple, Normal. But first, Normal? Normal! Come back here!
Oh, by the way, Pixel, you were killed off while you were gone.
That's fair.
They gave the role to me.
Kind of seemed fitting.
It just naturally slid into that.
Sure. Yeah.
It's not just planned.
Yeah, sure it wasn't.
You ignored a direct order. When we get back to the mansion, I say we bring up on charges.
Did I leave the iron on?
Oh dear, I hope not.
Easy night. Sure, Nermal's been out of line, but it has been a long time since he's been part of a real team. Not like those defenders. He'll get used to following orders.
Oh, I hope you're right, Cap. On something as serious as this, we can't afford any screw.
I gotta ask though, why would they expect him to follow orders when he didn't follow orders when they were on the invaders?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Oh.
my God.
What the?
That's ignorant. Why, Mr. Submariner, don't tell me you were thrown out of the water by the itty bitty cocoon. Look, I'll say this once. You can be part of the team or you can leave.
Hmm.
You might want to leave.
Nice of you to rejoin us, Nermal.
Save your sarcasm, Cap. I know when I have been humbled.
Hmm.
No.
In the Avengers, we worked together, Namor. Remember that next time before you go off half cocked. My atomic steed's all ready to go. What's the plan?
Another useless guy on a flying sled. Is your name Hawkeye? With a sword?
That would be a long name.
Huh. We were just discussing that, Dane. The Enclavers might be conscious by now and willing to talk. I could fly to the hospital and check.
Good idea, CM. It would help if we knew more about what we're up against, how it was created, what weak spots it might have. Wow, that was useless drivel.
Agreed, CM. Go find out all you can, as fast as you can.
I just realized we skipped the credits. Oh, well.
Yeah, no worries. It was on the bottom of that first page.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Well, it was. I'll take this brief moment to say that, in case you're wondering who this is Roger Stern with John Buscema on pencils, Tom Palmer inking, and John Buscema and Tom Palmer did the cover.
Hey.
As far as who the guy trying to start his car, I don't know.
You can be sure.
And your line, Nermal?
Oh, is it my? Okay.
Yeah.
And what of the rest of us? Are we just to stand by or stand idly by?
Like that car that won't start?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pick up the letterer.
What does that sound like?
Hardly. As long as that creature's active down there, we don't have the luxury of waiting.
You can tell this is the 80s.
That's a good picture of her, too.
Like I said, this is John Buscema in the 80s. That's why she has a hairstyle, and that's why Jan looks so good. 1986. This comic is 39 years old.
Wow. Sure, that's moments later.
Does everybody read me? Let's have a communications check.
I read you, Wasp.
Check. Loud and clear.
Oh, crap. What is reading? I will my
water, but I enough stomach. You still can't have my rhythm and lead us to this beast.
I put Amber Heard in your room.
Exactly.
I have a question. Why are you guys speaking underwater like me or my character when you have helmets on?
Why does Aqualadio speak like that when he's out of the water? It just is.
Wait. If I'm in the water, then I should be like, Yes, my radio earplug allows me to hear you.
Oh, there you go.
It's hardly a beast, Hercules, or at least nothing.
It's hardly a beast, Hercules. At least not in the usual sense. There's no quarry dead ahead.
All right, Avengers, you know what to do.
That might have been Cap.
Maybe.
Oh,
You want to go, Cap?
well, that's all right. Women are taking charge at the 80s.
Aye, slowly, cautiously, the 5 heroes surround the eerie cocoon.
This is the great threat. It's letting us get awfully close.
Its energies but flicker through a dozen rips and tears. I cannot believe that this besodden lump is still sitting on the recliner.
I knew it.
Oh my gosh.
And was responsible for...
Dun-dun-dun.
Keep away!
Now do you believe me, you Greek oaf, Hercules?
By my beard, none
Good
shall
beard, too.
threaten the mighty Avengers in the presence of Hercules.
And he's eaten away.
No!
Zounds. This hurts my
Zoinks.
tootsies. These really are impractical shoes.
They are.
I just realized God.
Oh, my ebony sword can deflect all kinds of energy, but it's not affecting these power blasts at all. What is this stuff?
Kind of from the angle looks like he's riding the Green Goblin Guider.
You're kind of.
Whee!
The son of Zeus shall not be overcome by colored lights.
At the disco.
Hercules, these are no mere lights. These are cheese.
Hmm.
Cap, I can't move!
Neither can I, Wasp. Keep back, Dane. No sense of us all being trapped.
Sure, at that moment, miles away. I believe that's me.
Miss Bonga.
Huh, Professor Shinsky, can you hear me?
That's Geppetto.
Oh,
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio, lie down. You're dead.
I'm Captain Marvel. You must help me. Your partners are still unconscious, and your creation is loose at the bottom of Jamaica Bay. I can't promise anything, but if you tell me all about it, the courts might go easy on you, and I'll get you some jambalaya.
Creation. What creation?
In the cocoon, I found the shattered crate it escaped from.
Young lady, there was no cocoon in any crate. My associates and I were nearly killed by previous cocoon creatures. We knew better than to try such a thing again.
Deputy tree.
Again! There was one crate. It held my new discovery in a special glass tank. Even if the crate and tank were shattered, there'd be no threat. In those waters, the new compounds, would be rendered inert, armless.
Armless. Ooh.
Armless.
He's lost consciousness again. I'm sure he was telling the truth. He was too out of it to have lied. But if the Enclavers didn't make that thing, where did it come from? Where did it go? Back
From
down,
space.
back around. Why?
Bah! Midst all this muck and mire, 'tis a battle just to get footing. Again, I blame my impractical shoes.
Mhm.
But yet, shall I overpower this force?
Mhm. Looks like nacho cheese.
Yep.
Nacho cheese powers activate.
Pretty much.
They are in the Benegatti crackers.
Right.
He's doing it. That Olympian is actually being useful. He's making headway with his beard against this crushing force, while I stand helpless in its power. How much more must I be humbled?
Uh-oh.
Turns out he does really well with nacho cheese.
Anxiety toots.
Listen up, Avengers. This force bolt seems to stop only my forward moments. As I fall back, its power makes Nermal even more useless.
Mhm.
That was hard. That was hurtful.
Ugh,
One
same
word.
here, cop. Back off, everybody.
It's a long one. Dermatologist.
Mm.
There be no need for my retreat, Wasp. I am not useless like Nermal. I gain pawn this cursed thing.
Sure, as the Lion of Olympus lurches another step forward.
Lurch.
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 You rang. The source of the wild energies is slowly forced back.
Hmm.
You know who this is?
I have no idea.
I say it's Cap.
It's Gab, yeah.
Look. The cocoon is shedding a coat of silt as it moves. It's covered with the stuff.
Wait, the lump is shitting or shedding
Oh no.
the coat.
Oh no.
But the debris from the plane is still clean.
Of course, I should have noticed sooner. It takes time for that much silt to settle on an object.
Then the cocoon couldn't have come from the plane.
The plane. Huh, that confirms what I learned. Professor Shinsky claims that the Enclave had nothing to do with it.
Then we're back to square one. What is this thing?
I don't know.
What it is matters not. Hercules shall overcome it.
Toxic masculinity right there.
Mm-hmm. Sure, but as the man guy closes in on his target, not Walmart, Target.
No, no, please get back. Stay back. Stay away.
Better
Don't
get back,
worry,
JoJo.
miss. We were just looking for the tuck section.
Um,
Ah, 'tis weakening.
Hercules, you big lunk, can't you hear? It's afraid. Back off.
sure, as Hercules half turns toward his group's leader, he loses his footing and
Zeus.
Oh, he slipped on the nacho cheese.
Cap, could this thing have just been reacting to being jostled and probed?
And been acting in self-defense of the nacho cheese? That's a distinct possibility, yes.
I wonder how long they could stay down there with those oxygen tanks.
It's comic book, probably as long as they want.
Then we have to convince it that we mean no harm. Everybody, stay back. Oh, that weird voice was some sort of mental projection. Can it hear me as well? Maybe if I concentrate. Hello? We won't hurt you. We want to help.
I'm from the government and I want to help.
mm-hmm.
You know what Reagan said about that.
Yep.
Jen, no.
Hold it, Dane. I think she's on to something.
Hmm.
Give me back my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why does he have your? He doesn't. It almost looks like he does,
He
though.
does.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool. Yes, we'll do all we can. Help me. Avengers, come here, but slowly.
Gangway!
No, you. Hello. Can you hear me? Oh, no use. The voice faded away as that crackling energy disappeared. This outer cover must peel off like old rotted fabric. I wonder, what in the world is this?
A giant Tic Tac.
Mm-hmm.
So when Mystery unlocks to show yet another, you found us a Chinese puzzle.
Hmm.
Let's hope it's solvable, Normal.
If not, it won't sell the book.
Shortly, back at Avengers Mansion.
So, Sir Knight, what manner of beast is this?
I wish I had an answer, Hercules. The outer covering, which is part of some old mattress, the things that get dumped in that bay. Anyway, the capsule itself is something like a stasis field, but it doesn't behave like any I've ever encountered.
Looks like a depository
Yeah, it kind of does.
for Galactus.
Yeah. Hey,
And you haven't heard any more of that voice.
Not a peep. There hasn't been a single life sign. It's as if it switched itself off. If only we knew where it came from.
Hercules doesn't understand a word they're saying.
Yeah,
I
pretty
know I
much.
left the iron on.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
I've checked with several sources in the intelligence community, off panel, of course,
Mm-hmm.
but none were able to shed much light on that. I know that a space shuttle crashed into Jamaica Bay a few years back. Because I read X-Men 100.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps the shuttle picked this thing up in space. Captain Marvel's calling NASA now to see if they can tell us more.
Tell
Hey,
me
it said-
more. Tell me more.
And Ronnie said dot art you like.
Oh yeah, the
Pop
The-
art?
the Ben-Day dots. Yes,
Also, why does Kemp look pissed off?
he looks. It's very stern looking.
Well, call him Roger.
Yeah, call him Roger.
I'm in
Well,
command
his
mode.
name is Rogers, by the way. So, suddenly over the intercom. Huh. NASA doesn't know anything about our mystery capsule, Cap, but the airport administrators are on the line. They want us to coordinate mop-up operations with Agent Ha-Ha-Cha Freeman, just in case there are any more surprises.
That's Agent Totally Not Cyborg.
Totally not cyborg. Gonna ask you out for dinner later, sugar.
Well, that shouldn't take all of us. Oh, well. Transfer the call to the main assembly, Sam.
Will do.
Darn light fixture.
Oops. Oop, there it goes.
I understand
Oh,
the
there
janitor
it
flying,
is.
but Namor flying in a small corridor like that.
He just leaped. Huh. The laboratory door whispers shut behind the Avengers, locking the mysterious capsule away from sight. Mm-hmm. Like nothing had happened. Aye, there is no one to observe the power that surges from deep within the opaque capsule, turning it first translucent, and then very nearly transparent. No one sees the beautiful form which lies beneath its surface. No one hears the last vestige of a mental cry.
Scott.
Ted.
No, not Ted.
No, I'm having a dream, not a nightmare.
Gene.
Nope,
Oh.
nope.
Aye, in seconds the powder fades. The capsule again grows opaque and silent. Quiet, Gene.
If only he had cameras in there, they record all this.
I know, right?
They do have cameras that record all this. And the young woman the world once knew as Jean Grey is once more hidden from the world. Sure, and our story continues in Fantastic Four 286, on sale 1 week from now. Whatever you do, don't miss like a phoenix flying for the very first
But actually,
time.
it's starting in the next few minutes.
Yes, it is.
Be there.
That's right, kids. You won't have to wait a week. Just wait a few minutes.
Aye.
Now kill the audience.
Aye.
Well, there's no reason to come back then because you just killed them.
What? No, that can't be right.
We want to ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you over in the next reading. Hopefully, you'll be there. Or you're just square. Bye!
Goodbye. Bye.